Have you ever found yourself misled by environmental claims that sounded too good to be true? My name is Lawrence, and together with my groupmates Lily, Isaac, and Sean, we will be shedding light on the Meridian Mark and how prioritizing green integrity can offer a solution for trustworthy environmental advertising in Singapore. The problem of greenwashing stems from various factors, such as challenges involved in accurately assessing a firm's sustainability claims and how it is effectively communicated to consumers. Commonly used ESG rating agencies such as MSCI, Refinitiv, and S&P Global all use very different rating methodologies, which can be undisclosed, with many firms relying on unaudited ESG data for their environmental claims. To make things worse, these agencies suffer from a conflict of interest as they offer consultancy services to the very same companies that they rate. The environmental advertising regime in Singapore offers no real solutions to tackle greenwashing, which has led to two problems. Firstly, there are no clear minimum standards for companies before making an environmental claim on their advertisements to qualify as genuine. And secondly, there are no visual indicators on advertisements which help consumers quickly understand the credibility of environmental claims made. To bridge these gaps, we propose two key and one supporting solution. Firstly, implementing a universal sustainability rating system for environmental advertising in Singapore, which benefits both companies and consumers. And secondly, establishing an online forum which facilitates collaboration among stakeholders to stamp out greenwashing.
The sustainability credit rating system is like a bond credit rating system such as Moody's or S&P's bond ratings. This solution capitalizes on the fact that most firms are highly concerned about corporate image and reputation. As a study has observed, an effective deterrent of corporate greenwashing is the threat of reputational damage to a firm. Leveraging on this fact, firms which make an environmental claim in their advertisements will receive a sustainability credit rating ranging from A to C, depending on their number of antecedents. A firm's credit rating will not only be publicly accessible on ASAS websites, but must be displayed prominently in all their firm's advertisements containing an environmental claim. These credit ratings serves two purposes. Firstly, they deter firms from greenwashing for fear of customers boycotting their brand due to a poor credit score. Secondly, they allow consumers to identify at a glance how credible a firm's environmental claim really is. A firm with no antecedents will get a rating score of A. The first antecedent caps the firm credit rating for the next year at a B. The second offense will further lower the credit rating to a C. Any further infractions and the firm in breach will be banned from making environmental claims in its advertisements for the next year. A firm's credit rating will be bumped up one grade the next year if they remain offense-free during the current year. Ratings can also be adjusted downwards anytime during the year if greenwashing is identified only after a credit rating has been awarded. Given the significant reputational risk it carries and its negative effect on a firm's bottom line, the prospect of being given a poor rating is likely to be a strong deterrent to corporate greenwashing. To complement the sustainability credit rating system, we recommend that ASAS also implement a green stamp of approval. The credit rating system is based solely on a company's antecedents. It does not consider whether a firm has received environmental certifications, which will give greater legitimacy to the firm's environmental claims. The green stamp of approval will address this gap in the credit rating system.
The green stamp will be issued by ASAS to a company which meets two criteria. Firstly, the company must obtain an environmental certification from a legitimate certification company. Secondly, the company must make an environmental claim in its advertisement which is directly related to the environmental certification awarded. For example, a company which has received the Green DNA certification can only make an environmental claim pertaining to its carbon footprint. If the firm wants to make an environmental claim on its plastic use, it must obtain a corresponding certification like the plastic-free certification. This addresses the problem of firms placing irrelevant labels on their ads. Just like the sustainability credit rating system, a company's green stamp of approval must be displayed prominently on all its ads alongside its credit rating. If a firm has not obtained the green stamp, it must indicate prominently on all ads containing an environmental claim that it has not done so. Thus, both the credit rating and the green stamp of approval can be seen easily on any ads containing an environmental claim, allowing consumers to immediately gain an understanding of a firm's credibility.
Our last solution is to create a public platform which leverages on two key stakeholders. Firstly, environmental activists who can report on suspected greenwashing from all over the globe. Secondly, company employees who can provide a valuable insider view into their firm's current internal ESG practices. After mutual discussion on the forum, if the community feels that a firm is indeed greenwashing, it can lodge a report with the ASAS. In the interest of fairness, firms can rebut the accusations made against them on the forum by producing supporting evidence. After investigation, if the ASAS determines that a firm is indeed greenwashing, the firm's credit rating score will be lowered immediately, ensuring that a firm's credit rating is as accurate and as up-to-date as possible. If this solution is to be implemented, further protections for whistleblowers will need to be legislated. Environmental whistleblowers will theoretically have committed an offense by divulging confidential information of their companies. To protect this vulnerable group of people, further legislative protection will be required. Our solutions tackle greenwashing on two fronts. On the corporate front, we leverage on the severe reputational consequences which follow if a firm is caught greenwashing. On the consumer front, we give consumers easily identifiable visual cues which make it easier for them to discern when a company is greenwashing. Our solutions are also aligned with Singapore's ongoing efforts to build a green economy and offer a low-cost solution to tackling greenwashing. Lastly, given the significant similarities between the three realms of the ESG movement, our solutions can be easily extended into the governance and social arenas as well, if the government desires to do so in the future. With that, we have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you.